Here I am today. It is New Year's Day and I've just been to the range. My name's Fawn, this is my channel and it is a happy place. So if you like shopping and hauls and try-ons and a little bit of DIYs coming up, then please do give me a thumbs up, click subscribe and leave me a comment. So it's New Year's Day here. It's really, really gloomy. It's raining at the moment, well, sort of raining, but it could turn to snow at any moment. I think it's about 3 or 4 degrees, so it's just slightly, it's just slightly too warm for it to turn to snow. But, you know, as the temperatures drop and the darkness drops, because it's now 2 o'clock. So, you know, the temperature's starting to drop again, so we'll see. Anyway, I popped out to the range because I needed a few bits and pieces. And as always, I never managed to go in the range and just come out with, you know, the 1 or 2 things I thought of. So I'll show you what I got. So starting off, I got 6 packets of these. These are the lock together children's mats. You can turn them into a sort of a carpet, because the Christmas present, the main Christmas present that the kids had from, the grandchildren had from me and Nick, was a playhouse for in the garden. Little wooden Wendy house kind of job, quite big. That they've got lots of toys in, but of course the floor, we were talking about carpet, we were talking about lino, and I saw these and I thought they're such pretty colours. They were $3.99 a packet, and I think it'll be a much easier way to lay, and they should stay, I'm hoping, in better condition than a bit of carpet would. And it does say for indoor or outdoor use, so I went for it. I didn't know how many to get, so I've got 6 to start us off. It doesn't actually say on there, really irritating, it doesn't say how much it covers. So, yeah, we'll have to see. And of course, even worse, Dope here forgot to take her glasses. So everything I looked at, I was like, hopeless. Anyway, what next? Then I picked up 2 of these. I got it in the grey and silver. I got it in this lovely blue and silver. Now, they're $1.79 each. I'll show you the blue one. What I've got them for is one will be Look Hero and the other one will be Stitch Fix, because they're the 2 main boxes that I do every month, and I have receipts coming in every month. And they open up. They've got a little handle, and then it's just elastic, an elastic band that keeps them shut. But at $1.79, I thought they were really smart, and they've got lots of other bits with it. They've got big box files, they've got like a little drawer set that you would put on your desk, but all in this pretty design, and I thought it was a really good price, $1.79. And it'll just tidy up a little bit all the papers, because they're exploding out the drawer now, and there is a cupboard in the desk, so they would stand in the cupboard beautifully. One of my mother's Christmas presents from me this year was a standard lamp for her lounge. She'd wanted one for a while. I found one that I really liked. Funnily enough, that was from the range too. But Dope here didn't twig that there were 3 bulbs needed for it. And I bought 1. I mean, so I had to go and get some bulbs so that she can actually have it looking the way she wants it, glowing prettily in the corner. I picked up this. I've never seen it before. It was $4.99, which, so it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but what it is 50 yoga cards. Now, I quite like a bit of yoga. I'm not very good at it, but I quite like a bit of yoga. I am terrible for carrying tension in my shoulders and my neck. I've not been doing yoga lately. I stopped sort of 7-8 months ago, really when the lockdown happened, because I felt self-conscious doing it with hubby around. And I'm going to get back into it because I am noticing that I'm more and more tense, but it can get really boring. Not boring's the wrong word, but you tend, or I tend, to settle on a routine and do the same routine, but please be quiet, same routine day after day. So I thought this was a fun idea. So you've got 50 cards in there and you can shuffle them and pick how many you want to do. And let's just see, because I couldn't see them properly. Let's just have a look, see what an example of one is. Okay, so side plank. Or let me see, Warrior 1. And then it's got instructions, which again I can't read because I've got my glasses on. Heaven only knows where they are at the minute. But I'm presuming you pick, shuffle and pick 7 to 10 cards. And that's long enough for a little bit of a routine to get a flow sequence going. So I was happy to try anything to sort of, anything to make me not put more effort in, but for it to feel more fun. I do like yoga, and when I get into it, I'm really good. But it's the getting into it. I can be really lazy about these things. So I thought, yeah, it's a present for me. Let's have a go. Let's see if it does just sort of spur me on a bit. Again, yoga. This year I'm planning on doing some travelling. Now, you know I've been agoraphobic for the longest time. So I haven't been, for example, London. I haven't been to London now for about 5 years, which is shocking when you think I've got a daughter that lives there. But I am feeling better. I am getting stronger. I am planning on travelling. And of course, I'm going to have a daughter in New York, so I'm going to have to face down planes too. And yoga, when I'm travelling, is very, very important. Or not so much the yoga, more meditation. But I don't like carrying a yoga mat with me everywhere I go. I mean, I'm hardly the image of a yoga guru, am I? So they had this. Now this is my yoga, a yoga towel. It was reduced down to £4.50 from, I believe, £6.50. And what it is, I'll show you, it's a really pretty colour, but it's a towel fabric on the one side, but it's rubberized on the other side. So you can put it down and it won't move around on hotel bedroom carpets, and still have some grip to be able to do a little bit of yoga. And it is much smaller, and in fact, I mean, it happens to have come in this tube. I probably wouldn't keep it in a tube. I can fold it up just like an ordinary towel would be, put it in my case, and I've got no excuse for not doing a little bit of meditation, a little bit of yoga, not sitting on carpet that God knows who else has walked on. So it's all part of New Year, New Me, trying to cut the excuses. Oh, I don't want to do it. Look, this state on that carpet. Now I will. Another little healthy thing was a shaker pack. It's just one of those cups with a lid and the ball inside. You can shake up shakes, because I do occasionally have shakes. If I'm short on time, and I think to myself, you know, I can't be bothered to do a calorie controlled breakfast or lunch or something, I'll do a shake. I use Exante. But I mean, there's loads of others, so please don't, you know, but I use Exante. Now, these were originally £3.99. They're selling them off at the moment for £2, which I thought was great. It's got a nice handle. Can you see the handle is sticking out? If I open it up, they've got them in blue or pink, and as I say, they're a clearance item. Open it up. There it is. So there's the ball that shakes your shake up. Nice and clear. Got the measurements, and I quite like this handle effort on it. Ooh. And a reasonable size drinking hole. So I didn't have, well, I had one a long time ago, and it was that horrible plastic. And I got rid of it and then regretted it. So for £2, yeah, I got blue. I know pink makes the boys wink, but I'm trying to think. Sensible. Oh, yes. The other thing I got, again in this sale, were picture frames. Now, these are picture frames, this style of picture frame I've bought before because I really like it, and they're reduced. So let me just check the receipt. I've had this design before. This is a design I like because I'm considering changing the colour of my hallway, which I might do a tour tomorrow. That might be my video tomorrow, actually. I might show you some of the areas in the house that I really want to change. But I've got a very, very dark hallway. And I've tried painting it white and pale green and light colours. It doesn't help. There's no window. There's no there's no natural light in it. So I'm thinking, you know, I might just embrace the fact that it's dark and do it dark. And to that end, I picked up a Dulux tester pot in Sapphire Salute. It's like a navy, a dark blue. I'm tempted to go dark blue or almost black, charcoal, something like that, and just say, do you know what, it's a dark hallway, it's dark, and then just use lights and mirrors. But I thought whatever I do, so that was also reduced, I think, down to about 79p from 99. I mean, I wasn't really looking at it for that reason. I just want to paint up a couple of sheets of paper with it, stick it on the walls and see, does it really jar for me? But back to the picture frames. What I got was 3 of this size, which is the 10 by 8, one for each of the grandchildren because I want their pictures on the walls. I mean, I have their pictures, but I want current ones. These were reduced from £3.79 to 227. So that's not bad, is it? So I've got 3 in that size. Oops. And then I got 3 in, I think it's the next size up, which is A4. Oh, it doesn't say. Yeah, it's 29.7 by 21. It doesn't do the inches, but it's the A4 size, which should have been 5.49 and were 2.75. So I got 3 of those because I thought a picture of Nick and I, a picture of my London daughter and her fella, and a picture of Jay and Tom. So 6 frames. They were really cheap. And they're nice too. Right. Got something really boring. Got a can of Silvo. I have a few things, not a lot, but I have a few things that are silver and silver plated. And so I needed a new Silvo, so I picked that up. Then I picked up some cleaning products because I don't know about you, when I take the decorations down, which I've slightly started in that I've peeled the stickers off the windows, but that's as far as I've got. I think this weekend will be, yeah, get it all down. But whenever I get it all down, I then find myself cleaning like mad. So I thought, right, what do I need? So I picked up for £1 the Astonish multi-purpose cleanser with bleach. It really does have bleach. I bleached my trousers doing this. I had to throw a pair of trousers out because I'd used it and then rubbed up against it. But it is good stuff, and for £1. I picked up 2 of the blue loo cleaners. They were £1.25 each, which I think is a good price. And what I like about them is the hygiene and shine, and it's flower burst, so it smells quite nice because I do have more than 1 bathroom. So I picked up another elbow grease. It's £1. And I picked another one of my favourite Fabulosa sprays. It really is my favourite, and I know some people don't like it, but I love it in my kitchen. So I got that. I picked up for the boys a little treat, well, and Lara, but the boys have got 1 each of these, which is crazy soap. It's foam soap. They think it's hysterical. They just have a whale of a time. It's £1.99 a can. I mean, it's not the cheapest thing. They use it like, you know, like it's going out of fashion. They won't last very long, but just occasionally I pick them up for the kids just so they can have a bit of a laugh. So I got the pink and I got the blue. And then for little Lara, because Lara doesn't get to do it, I found a Peppa Pig one. That was £1.49. I don't think this is a particular colour. I think it's white, but it's got a fruity fragrance apparently, and I think she'll think it's marvellous. And she gets to be like her brothers. Also being slightly more cereable, being slightly more serious for the kids, this is what they generally use, which is Child's Farm Bubble Bath and Body Wash. The hair and body wash is blackberry organic apple. The bubble bath is organic raspberry. It's normally £3.99, but they had it on offer at £2.99, so I picked it up because, you know, a saving is a saving, eh? I also picked up for in this house a bottle of this. Dissolve It Sticky Stuff Remover. It was £4.45, which I know is not the cheapest, but because of the grandchildren and because they lived here for a little while as well, I had to put lots and lots of those sticky child locks everywhere, and they are an absolute pig to remove. And I've removed most of them, but occasionally I find, you know, a sticky splodge, and I just think, oh no, there's one I've missed. And this stuff is supposed to dissolve it straight off without damaging anything underneath it. So watch this space. It'll be brilliant if it does. Cleaning technology. It does chewing gum, tar, adhesive, wax, wet paint, sticky tape, label residue, crayon, that's good to know, grease, grime, shoe polish, scuff marks, sealant and more. Well, if it does even half of those, I'll be pleased because, you know, well, there are lots of kids and me around. We have accidents. Last few things now. I know, with all the food we've had over Christmas, I couldn't resist. It was £1. Picked up for my mum. Don't see them very often anymore. Red Bounties. She loves a Red Bounty. Red Bounty means it's dark chocolate Bounty. She loves them. And they were 2 for £1 or 65 each, I think. I picked up some Gaviscon. I've always loved, in fact, that sounds weird, that sounds like I eat it just for fun, but when I was feeling queasy, Remagel was my go-to. Chewy, not chalky, Remagel, minty flavoured. they've stopped doing it. You can't get it anywhere, and when you go on the website it says it's discontinued. I'm hoping they bring it back, because they did discontinue it once before, because I'm not great on chewing a chalky thing when I'm feeling queasy. But these are Gaviscon. There's 8, they're chewable. I'm hoping that they will take the place until Remagel comes back. They're peppermint flavour. How big are they? So they're not huge, but I'm hoping, because sometimes I just get, you know, that queasy feeling. Remagel was perfect. Anyway, I'm going to give that a go. For the dogs, I was standing in the queue and they had these. They got a jumbo each. Just, I mean, they're not massive ones because I don't have massive dogs, but there's 2 in here. And that was £1. So I picked it up for them so they can have a little treat on New Year's Day. And then the very last thing I bought was again for my daughter. She asked me to see if I could get some while I was out. And it is an oilcloth tablecloth. At the range, you know, they do some that are pre-wrapped, and then they do a whole load on the roll that you can have some cut from, and it is generally better quality. And so it's not more expensive, but better quality. But look how cute this is. Can you see? It's got dogs all over it. It's a cream background, so it's maybe crazy. They never last very long in there. What with the kids with their spaghetti bolognese going everywhere and then painting things and so on. But I couldn't resist. When I saw the dogs, I thought, yeah, it's got to be done. So I picked that up as well. But I think it came out at about £20, because I think it was £10 a metre, which I would never normally spend. But yeah, I just love the design. And I'm going to see if a stronger, better quality one will last longer than the ones I normally buy. It probably won't. And then I'll be back to buying, you know, we'll be back to picking up the £7 ones when we can find them, the, you know, the plastic. But that's plastic, you know, that sticky plastic, whereas this is proper oilcloth. So hopefully this will last longer. If I'd known it was £20, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But when she cut it and then said to me how much it was, I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was about £6 a metre and I'd be paying about 12 quid. It teaches me to take my glasses with me, because I couldn't read any of the labels. So anyway, that's me. That was my little New Year's Day jaunt. As I say, I think tomorrow I will film the nursery, which is one of the rooms that I'm going to do this year, and the hallway, and just a few bits and pieces, and give you an idea and a feel for what I'm planning on trying to do, and my yoga mat and my bottle, because I will be starting my diet soon. So yeah, proper chat tomorrow I think, but today was a little range haul and I'm happy with it. I hope you're having a nice New Year's Day, just chilling, or getting out and about. I mean, an awful lot of people are working, so if you're working and you see this when you come home, well done you. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye guys.